Money FM 89.3, the best of Saturday mornings. Singapore Homebrew on Money FM 89.3.
Well, a relatively new AIA survey shows that Singaporeans are struggling with financial wellness, with mental wellness, and using data trends, AIA have come up with a unique solution, a new game of Monopoly for SG60 to try to live better and find a way through all of this craziness. Joining us now in the studio to talk about it, Alison Chu, the head of PR and brand and marketing at AIA Singapore. Alison, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you for having me this morning.
Great to have you with us. Why Monopoly?
Well, it's a game that everyone's familiar with, young and old, and we thought we'll put an AIA spin on it. And so we wanted to use what we learned from our Live Better with AIA study and translate it to something engaging and fun where people can learn about health, wellness, as well as how to have some financial wellness involved. So Monopoly is perfect.
Take us through the main points of the Live Better study. 2024 was done the end of last year, I believe, right?
Yes, that's correct.
What were some of the highlights?
It's the second year of the study, and we found that the key of it was that there was a slight dip in the score in terms of the overall wellness, which covers financial wellness, mental wellness, physical wellness, and social wellness. So we looked at the holistic wellness of Singaporeans and how we can work as an insurer to help improve that overall score, where people can live a healthier, longer, better life, which is where our mission is for AIA. And so with that, we took all that findings and we decided that, how do we make something engaging and fun for Singaporeans? And we decided to combine it with Monopoly, which is a household brand and a household game where everyone is familiar with. So putting the two pieces together, it creates a tool where people can come together, learn a little bit about financial wellness, have a bit of fun from a mental perspective as well as a social perspective, because a physical game is something that most people are not attuned to playing together as they're always on their phones.
It's a family game, right?
Precisely.
Yeah.
So a reason for the family to come together. And one of the most important part really is that we added to the Monopoly game is the physical wellness bit. So there are bits where you have to do push-ups,
What?
Yeah.
What, you're not making this into Twister, are you?
No, it's not Twister. But if you're going to sit there for 3 hours to play a game, why not have some fun?
I love that. So if you land on like the chance cards or you have to do instead of collect $20 or pay $20, you do 20 push-ups or something like that.
And get some money.
Oh, I like that. That's actually quite a fun idea.
So you get rewarded.
The dollar denominations are far too small for Singapore. You should have started at like 500 and gone up from there. And there's no $10,000 Singapore note.
No.
We need the $10,000 note back.
But isn't that, on a serious point, isn't that a Monopoly thing? I think they have to.
We follow the
branding
Monopoly
thing, right?
denomination.
All standard.
Yeah.
It has to be one. And how did you, just on a business point of view, how did you get approval? Because I know the company is owned by Hasbro, I believe. That's no mean feat. Monopoly takes their branding very seriously. You can have the Beatles Monopoly, you can have Singapore Monopoly. How did you pull this deal off with Hasbro?
Well, they've been very forthcoming with it, and we work really closely with them to get this set out. And I think the ethos really aligns with what they as Monopoly present, as well as what AIA as a company does. So the alignment was really strong, and it seemed like a perfect partnership.
Yeah. And let's talk a bit about some of the findings. So I'm looking here, the financial wellness. I mean, there's some serious stats here. 70% of Singaporean consumers are struggling to achieve financial wellness. 70%. I mean, that's a significant figure. What did your team make of that?
Well, I think we were a little bit surprised by that number, given that there's a lot of financial education in Singapore. So it's something that, really surprised us, and we wanted to do something for the nation. And hence, this is one of the ways of us helping, rather than just looking at hard financial education. Yeah. Because that is something that people are afraid of, or they might find too difficult for them.
And it gets preachy sometimes.
Precisely. Yeah. And sometimes the best way to learn is through engagement or even through a game.
Yeah. Did you sense, in the election that we just had, a lot of people were talking about cost of living, things like that. Is it related to that, or is it related to more the general Singaporeans' kiasu mindset of need to have more of whatever, right? More money, more free time, more. Could you drill down on that at all and sense what it was?
It's probably a combination. A lot of people don't realize how much money they require, for example, for retirement. A lot of people don't realize how much they require, and they rely on perhaps like just their CPF. And that is not the best way to plan your retirement, because you need to supplement and find different ways and to ensure that you have enough to make sure that your lifestyle is not significantly diminished after you retire.
Sure.
Believe me, I'm sure Glenn is. I'm starting to think about that now, because I had this conversation with my wife this week. I said to her, you do realize that once we've paid for our daughter's education, we've got nothing. We got nothing. So
retirement?
So that is very common. That is very common in Singapore.
What's retirement? I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't even know what that means.
Which ties into the next point, which is the mental wellness aspect. 3 in 5 believe they need or might need more resources or support for their mental wellness. So I'm no psychologist, but you would think the two are hand in hand, right? If you're not financially secure, it's going to affect your mental well-being.
Precisely. They're all connected. Your physical, mental, social, and financial wellness are all connected. If you're not financially well, it definitely affects your mind and also affects how much you socialize with people, and maybe gives you less motivation to want to be physically fit. So they're all interconnected, and it's something that's very important to achieve holistic wellness, which is what AIA is out to help people achieve in Singapore.
We're talking with Alison Chu of AIA Singapore, talking about the Live Better study and the new Monopoly game that they created to help Singaporeans do that. So how does the game, because Monopoly can actually be kind of a stress-inducing game, can't it?
It is what I play.
And when we play it too, right? And
Jeez, me and my nephew are still not talking.
Often ends in tears.
Yeah.
when we would play it with Max and his sister, it never ended well. But we always enjoyed playing it. So how does the game take us through and show us a better way to live?
So the game, unlike the original Monopoly, which is about just wealth accumulation, this game kind of adds in some fun bits, something a bit more Singaporean, where the community cards and the chance cards are now with a Singaporean twist. I won't mention it so that you have to look at it when you get the sets. And so what it does, it gives you a bit of a local flavor. So that kind of makes it more personal, number one.
Okay.
Secondly, what it does is rather than just wealth accumulation, we look at upgrades, we look at improvements, and we look at other wellness areas that you need rather than just, getting the next $200 when you pass go, or, kind of getting the next condo built, right? So it's not about that. It's about the different areas that you can enjoy within the game. And also, like I mentioned earlier, in some of the chance cards, you get to do some exercises. So that kind of like eggs everyone on. Or it could be one of the cards would be give someone a massage and earn $50.
I like
right?
that.
So, there are a lot of fun bits to it that you can enjoy as a family.
Right.
And it kind of makes people get up a little, because the game usually you play for a couple hours and you sit there the whole time.
Yeah.
So what this offers is the opportunity for you to get up, have some fun, have some laughs, kind of, rather than just it's about money and negotiation.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That makes it
sound
very
fun.
fun and holistic.
Yeah.
And I like the way, it's ticking your boxes, obviously, the physical wellness, the mental wellness. So just give us one or two more examples. I like that. So you've got the massage is one, the push-ups. What other sort of Singaporean-ish examples do you have?
So, for example, if you step in the longkang, you could go back 3 spaces.
I like that. That's quite good.
Is there a poorhouse? Because I think some of us might be feeling like we're experiencing it.
Yeah,
sometimes.
what happens when you get on that? What's the jail part?
It is still jail.
Okay,
There's jail,
You
okay.
can't change
Still
that.
go to jail, free parking, still free parking.
Well, there's no such thing as that in Singapore.
You're not
Only on the Monopoly
you're not
side.
banished to Tech Kong or something like that.
No.
Okay.
Brilliant. And how do people get this game?
So the interesting part is, because it's something that we do for SG60, and we also want to promote a bit of financial wellness. So for you to get your hand on this game, you've got to contact your AIA insurance representative and find out more from them.
And go from there. Fair enough. Now, while you're here, I have to ask, because it's a big deal, the AIA Singapore ambassador, the AIA Singapore ambassador is someone called Son Heung-min, Asia's most famous footballer, who I believe just won a trophy this week. Tell us all about it and how happy you must be.
We are so excited for him. I mean, it's been 10 long years. And
you've been sponsoring the guy for many years.
Yes, we have. He's amazing.
Time for some payoff or payback or whatever.
Yeah, well, he's done an excellent job. And honestly, we just came back from London a couple months ago, and he was the very first to play Monopoly.
Oh.
All right.
So he played this game before it was released
at the stadium
in Singapore. We played it at the training center.
Oh my gosh!
He played it. So Son Heung-min played it with Ben Davis, Archie Gray, and two
These are
Singaporeans.
Tottenham players. Yeah.
Yeah. So all of them had really good time.
Awesome.
I mean, they came from training. Everyone was tired, and when the game ended, they were like, "No, we don't want to stop. Why are you stopping it?" We're like, "That's all the time you have, not me."
Yeah.
I can't believe that. See, I'm trying to picture. So you had 3 Tottenham players in their muddy jerseys and socks. They've just finished the training session. Bleak British winter. They go in and you sit them down, and there's Son Heung-min, Asia's greatest ever footballer, playing Monopoly with his friends.
Yes.
Oh,
we had
brilliant.
the best time.
You don't have photos of this? Or?
Of course we do. Go to all our social channels and you'll find all the videos there.
Okay.
And find out who wins the game.
Oh, that's the most importantly. All right, Allison, lastly, where can people get the game? Can they get it?
You can get your game from your AIA
Go see
insurance
AIA.
representative.
There we go.
Come CIA and get
Okay.
the game. It's not available for sale. It's something we created specially for SG60.
Got it. Okay, so talk to your financial advisor and you will pick it up. Allison Chu, Head of PR, Brand and Marketing, AIA. Thanks for being with us.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.